NIO stock is up over 50% in the past 2 weeks, with some analysts predicting a massive EV boom in the coming months. Now, there's a lot to discuss in this video, but before we get into it, if you find any value in this information, can I ask you to smash the like button? It literally costs nothing, but it helps me out so much. I'm aiming to get 400 likes on this video. Help me hit that goal. 2 weeks ago, I called this inflection point for NIO because there appeared to be a huge shift in the entire EV market. If you're new, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on important updates. I'm not a financial advisor, this is not financial advice, so always do your own due diligence. Now there's a lot to discuss, so let's get straight into it. NIO is far more than just an electric vehicle company. NIO is a pioneer in China's premium electric vehicle and technology market. They design, manufacture and sell EVs whilst driving innovations in next generation technologies, autonomous driving and artificial intelligence. Although NIO is mainly known as an electric vehicle company, I think it is more accurate to describe the company as a technology company. Similar as to how Elon Musk has repeatedly described Tesla. Tesla is a technology company that also makes EVs. And NIO is similar. And there are several arms to the NIO business model. NIO House, which has been expanding over the years, and now there is over 140. NIO Life. This is NIO's lifestyle brand, where NIO is tapping into brand loyalty to sell an entire lifestyle to customers. Then we have NIO Power and NIO Service, which offers a power service system with chargeable, swappable and upgradable batteries. This includes home charging stations, the NIO Power Charger, the NIO Power Swap stations and the NIO Power Mobile system. And then finally we have NIO Phones and Nomi, NIO's advanced in-car AI assistant. It's a voice-activated AI digital companion for NIO owners. Now, all of this combined is used to encourage brand loyalty with the cross-selling of products. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the significance of the April deliveries figures, and then I will talk about something more interesting. So NIO delivered 15,620 EVs in April, and growth outshines Li Auto and Xpeng. Now, this has been one of the main factors affecting both NIO and the EV market in 2024. In Q1, EV deliveries and sales were down for almost every automaker worldwide. But things have picked up in the past month. NIO saw strong delivery growth last month and was the best performer among a trio of Chinese electric vehicle makers listed in the US. NIO's better growth may have something to do with the fact that it launched a more attractive battery rental service in mid-March in response to the current price war. On March 14th, NIO tweaked its battery as a service battery rental service, lowering the monthly fee while largely cutting down on one major barrier that prevented potential customers from opting for the service. NIO is offering two ways to purchase its vehicles. Customers can either buy the vehicle including the battery pack as they would with any other EV, or they can buy the vehicle body and rent the battery, which is known as the BAA program. If a customer chooses this battery as a service, then the purchase price is lower by about $10,000. NIO's move to lower this monthly fee while allowing customers to recoup a significant portion of what they previously paid when they buy out a battery in the future has been key to the service's increased appeal. Now, when people compare NIO with its peers, they always compare NIO with Li Auto and Xpeng. Even this article has been comparing the delivery figures of these three companies, even though Li Auto and Xpeng are targeting the mass market, while NIO vehicles target the premium market. NIO currently sells 8 models of its premium vehicles, but NIO's sub-brand, called Onvo, is expected to launch in the middle of this month. Yes, this month. The Onvo L60 will launch in May, with mass deliveries expected to start before the fourth quarter of this year. And this should be a game changer for NIO. This will be the first time that NIO will be competing with its so-called peers on a level playing field. Finally, we will get to see how NIO performs against its rivals at a similar price point. Now, as we've seen, the sales figures for April were a great boost to NIO, but this might just be the beginning. NIO has begun deliveries of the updated 2024 ET7 that went sale on April 25th at the first day of the Beijing Auto Show. Deliveries of the 2024 edition to the first customers were made on April 30th, and I feel that these sales will really boost the May figures. Not only is this an updated version of the ET7, but it can come with a semi-solid state battery that reached over 1,000 kilometers in real-world testing. So the updated 2024 NIO ET7, which started pre-orders on April 16th, the massive 150 kilowatt semi-solid state battery, started production on April 3rd and will hit swap stations in May or June. Now this should have a huge impact. And with these hitting the swap stations very soon, we won't have long to wait to see the impact. But the weight is just as impressive as the range. The 150 kilowatt battery weighs just 676 kg, which is only 20 kilos more than NIO's 100 kilowatt battery pack in its current range. For comparison, the 135 kilowatt battery pack from BYD weighs over 220 kilos more. So there is a massive weight difference between these batteries. Everything seems very bullish right now about the Chinese EV industry, and even Morgan Stanley is doubling down on Chinese EV stocks. Now, as we know, Wall Street analysts have been very bearish on EV stocks and especially Chinese EV stocks for more than 2 years. But now Morgan Stanley has released new coverage on 3 Chinese EV makers, adding them to the firm's tactical ideas list. The 3 companies are NIO, XPeng and Li Auto, which they feel all have serious near-term upside potential. Morgan Stanley analyst Tim Zhao released a new research note on NIO, commenting on the April delivery results and the upcoming sub-brand Onvo. Morgan Stanley has a price target on NIO shares of $10, implying an upside potential of nearly 100%. And Tim Zhao has noted several major drivers of NIO stock that will have a big impact over the next few months, such as NIO's recent public rollout of its Navigate on Pilot software to all customers driving a car from the second generation platform. The Shanghai government introduced the Shanghai Action Plan until 2027 to incentivize the replacement of old cars with new energy vehicle models, the recent discounts to the battery as a service plans, and of course the launch of NIO's Onvo brand. And as I said already, NIO will be launching the Onvo L60 sub-brand later this month. The official launch of the mass market Onvo sub-brand is expected to take place in mid to early May. NIO said in a media questions and answers following its March 14th launch of its long-life battery strategy in Beijing. An official launch date has yet to be set, but the estimate is for May 15th. NIO stock is still down more than 90% from its 2021 all-time high, and some investors have given up on the stock ever reaching another high point like this again. What do you think that NIO needs to fix most? Or should I say, what is holding the stock price back the most? I get so many comments saying different things, but what do you think? Is it the company's financials and their excessive cash burn? Is it stock manipulation and shorts driving NIO's stock down? Or have management simply run NIO into the ground? A lot of investors are down a lot of money on this stock. Leave a comment below. As a NIO investor and as a viewer of this channel, I want to know what you think about the current NIO situation. Show your support for the channel by liking and subscribing, then watch out for the next